Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. Today with not a randomizer, as I've announced last time. So today we are going to do our first viewer suggested run. So thank you very much, Onside Silver, for the suggestion. I hope that I got the build right with what you wanted me to take. There was one where I wasn't quite sure at the end because we didn't have the exact name, but let's go through things real quick. So, outfit is once again awe, so increased crit. For the relic, he said I should take the one that reduces Arcana cooldown. The only one that really reduces all cooldowns basically is Roxel's Pendulum, so I assume that's the one that I'm supposed to use here. For our basic, we've got the Air Spinner again, we've got the Frostfane Dash, we've got the Blazing Lariat as our Q, and this is the one that I'm not completely sure about, because he didn't tell me the actual name, but it's Tearing Whirlwind. He called it the Spin to Win build very early on, and this thing, I might take this a little bit too literally, but there is nothing more literal than actually spinning ourselves while moving here, so that is what we're gonna work with, and we're gonna see how that's gonna go. So, we do not have a lot of range with this, but we've got a lot of 360-degree coverage with this. And the good thing about the Tearing Whirlwind is it does really work well with basically pulling enemies with us if we go through it, which is pretty awesome. So that could be nice depending on how I can use that. The main issue obviously being is that I might spin into enemies that are gonna shoot me or hit me before I actually get to pull them into my wake. So before we interrupt them and all that fun stuff. So I'm not quite sure yet how this is gonna work out for us, but we'll see. Also, if we can build on that, it could still be pretty fun to do. And I like the skill. I haven't reused it that often so far, or I haven't gotten it on a randomizer at all so far. But I had it when I played it just for myself a bit. At least once or twice I took that one. Just because, I mean, it's kind of a cool skill with how it works out. And if we can enable a bunch of stuff around building all that, I wouldn't mind, obviously. But I have to be careful with, once again, not... Wow, really? With not getting hit for dumb damage. That's what I wanted to say. Nothing else there, obviously. I don't make mistakes. The good thing is, if we are fast enough, like right now, we can basically collect enemies and just put them all in one spot, and then we can use the Air Spinner to just knock them down. We might want to take use the takeout box. Right now, we've got 3 elements already. So I think we are going to get the Captain's Ring instead. So equipping Arcana of differing elements increases damage. So right now we've got 2 air, a water, and a fire Arcana. So we already gain a small bonus out of that. It's not huge yet, but that's okay. And it was on sale, so why not? We also are going to instantly buy the upgraded Air Spinner as per usual. Just love that that showed up right away. So that's lovely. And I think we've got a fairly solid start here. So yeah, that's where, obviously, where the Air Spinner can be, not the Air Spinner, the Tearing Whirlwind can be extremely good, which is why I thought he, whoops, really, too far. Why I assume Onside, when he called it a spin to win build, that I should go for this skill, because that's the first thing that came to mind, basically. So let's see if I can get back here without actually taking stupid and unnecessary damage. We just dash a teensy bit too far here, I feel like, when going in there, but I think I just need to time it a little bit differently to avoid that. So let's see if we can get our HP back. I still think the takeout box could be fine, but so far, just looking back, I'm not sure if we're gonna get too much use out of it, especially later on, but it could help keeping us active and, oh boy, looking good on the first floors, assuming I can get my HP back in some way. So let's just think about that. I'm not against it necessarily, but right now I don't think we really need it so far. So I haven't seen the Broken Plague Flask too much, which makes me think I might want to take it. Double Toil could also be interesting because, I mean, yes, enemies deal double damage, but we've got halved cooldowns with our already reduced cooldowns. That could be useful. since it's gonna enable me to use the Burning Lariat much more often and the Tearing Whirlwind as well, which seems really good. So yeah, this is also probably how I'm supposed to do that. Just use the Tearing Whirlwind and then go in with the Blazing Lariat. Unfortunately, I took a hit of damage there somehow before we got the Lariat off. Well. Okay, this is everything, and now I'm gonna have to decide if I wanna take something. I'm just gonna hope that it's okay. We're gonna pick up the Broken Plague Flask. Stanza of Flames could also be good. But once again, we only would get that for this one, so I don't think so for now. Enemy max health is lowered, but your health is lowered as well. Okay, so we are now at 400 HP. But enemies will have lowered HP as well, so let's do that. Just pull them all in there right away. First mage, please. Oh. Oh boy, really? Nope, once again, wow, really? So, I apologize, that was just horrible. Should not have taken as much damage. So the upside about us having less max health now, obviously, is I need to take less, we are going to take... we need to heal less, that's what I want to say. I'm also going to get the takeout box, and we are going to start building up our shield here. And let's see how long I can keep that alive and take that with us. Since we had the gold, I decided to just go for it. We are gonna get... we got the one healing item there, and let's see if we can build up a decent amount of health there or not. Or shield, I should say. Well, and then I get hit right away again. So I need to be a bit more careful with my timing after stopping the Tearing Whirlwind, that I don't instantly get hit when I use that. So we're pulling these in. There we go. Should be all, since we're on the first floor still. It's usually just one wave in that regard. Oh boy, yeah. There's these two. Let's get them over here. Draw the cube. There we go. So right now my main goal is to build up as much of a... Lancer, come on. Nope, thank you. Oh, come on. I should have just used the quick Tearing Whirlwind there before he builds up the projectiles, then we possibly could have interrupted that. So what I wanted to say is my main goal right now is to build up as much of a shield as possible. I don't know what Tea of Mercy does, unfortunately, so I'm not sure we're going to buy that. We could get the dated glasses, that's what they're called, to slow down the enemy projectiles. That could be defensively an okay choice for us. But for now, I don't think we necessarily need to buy anything here. So let's see what our Arcana shop will have. And if that's gonna be that one. So I get the feeling that Onside is trying to throw me a bit of an easy win here with all of this setup. Wow, really? That was just... I should have backed off a bit before starting the Lariat. I need to be a bit more careful there. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily, that Onside is trying to be, I think at least, nice to me with the skill choice here. But I hope it's gonna work out, so I'm gonna try my best here to make this work. I mean, I'm always trying my best to make this work, but you guys all know that just because I'm trying doesn't always mean it's gonna work out. I'm also taking way too much stupid damage again because I can't get the timing down so far. So there's all that. Maybe I should just go in like this after all and just use the Tearing Whirlwind. Bit differently, who knows? Well, not me, that's for sure. But right now, I think the main issue is that this starts a bit too slow, and this one as well, because it starts spinning from behind us. I gestured, you didn't see, but I gestured. So they get a chance to hit me before the attack comes in from behind me, so it takes a 180-degree arc before it gets there, pretty much. And so they've got a little bit of time to hit me, and that's what's been happening so far a bunch. We should just use the teleporter. No, we don't have a teleporter yet. I also just bought the upgraded version of the Tearing Whirlwind, and let's actually take a look at that. So move and spin even faster, dealing more damage. So yeah, sure. It looks about the same, but apparently it's just got increased efficiencies, so nothing to complain about, obviously. And if it actually is faster, I didn't really notice it if it's much faster, but if it is, I mean, it's not bad, of course. It's gonna allow us to maybe get in there fast enough to Wow. To maybe stop some projectiles from forming, because we're gonna hit them with the Tearing Whirlwind, because we are just there a teensy bit faster than we would have been otherwise. So who knows? It could be an important deciding factor. Here we've got the counter rogue. Let's get all that in there. Throw the Burning Lariat. Pay attention to when he comes off cool. Oh, okay, nice, we got him. And there we go. Oh, we got our first lovely triangle of Burning Lariats in there. Got 85 gold, so not really much we can do there. We should now build up a shield again, so let's hope that we can keep that against Freya and that we're not gonna get hit in the process. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a shield. So right now the takeout box, not quite as useful as I'd hoped it to be, but it's my own fault, obviously, so... 1, 2... Let's see how much damage we can deal here before this is done. Not horrible, I think, all things considering. And I'm trying to sneak in a bit of sneaky damage again as well, as you've seen. And it's working so far for us, so... Oh boy, wow, that was close. I really thought I was gonna get hit there. But let's just see, we get, that should be it, yeah, there we go. We get our enhanced Arcana version. Empowered signature something. Something like that, build up. Oh, it's a Word of Winds, which is actually pretty good, since it increases air damage in the area, and it also increases fire damage, which is what we have on our signature, so that's cool. And it also slows enemies in the area. Seems like a very strong drop here for us. Let's try to keep that going. We're going into Earth. Isn't wind good against Earth, or was wind good against fire? Or was fire good against wind? I still don't... Oh boy. I'm amazed I actually didn't take damage there, all things considering, but I like our damage right now. They've got lowered HP because of the broken flask. And we're just spinning in there. See, now this is where the spinning really comes in handy. I can just use that as a bit of a panic button. Go in there, pull them all in, and then we're good. Oh, ooh, lovely. Enhanced. Let's throw that in there as well. And the slow out of the the air wards seems useful as well. Okay. And it's definitely a nice movement speed up if we use the Tearing Whirlwind. And if it's either to move out of enemy range or in enemy range, like here basically. You can just jump that in there. Wow, really? I got hit there once? I disagree, but apparently the game does not care. I'm not gonna get with the anchor. The Vampire's Fangs could be fine, but I think the damage reduction is going to be percentage based, so we're actually going to go below 300, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that, so right now, I'd rather skip it than actually use it. What the... Really? Oh, we got the lucky push back there. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Really? I thought we might get hit there by pulling him in closer. I was hoping that we were gonna be able to reach him with this and just pull him into the pit, which did work out, but we still took damage there. So it worked out and also didn't in more ways than one, apparently. But ah well. I just want the takeout box to be useful. Okay. So these we actually cannot move up. Wow. That's what I always hate when I take damage against these. It makes me feel so bad. They're stationary and they just shoot in one directional. They're really... I should take no damage. I should just wait until they shoot and then go in and kill them. It's not that hard. And I usually at least get hit once there, more or less, because I'm too impatient. And that's no good. But what can you do? Can you do? Well, be better at things. That's what I can do, and also, wow, really? You get pulled into the middle there because I set up the ward? Is that what happened? That could be important if that's actually the case. bit scared right now. Please, nope. Not gonna happen. And one more. There. Wow, really? I'm poisoned. Come on, seriously? We got this one. We are gonna get the Frost Feint dash. And no, it doesn't matter, but I was hoping for this to actually be combat so that I could use my signature there. But since it didn't wear out, I still like how it looks, so I wanted to throw that in there. So now with the upgraded Frost Feint, we once again have the 2 clones there. Oh boy, this is not what I wanted to be. Yeah, I think they get sucked in there. I didn't use the Tearing Whirlwind because it definitely would have exploded the barrels, and I thought we would have been too close, since I think we would have pulled them closer to us. And that was a bit too risky for my taste. We might want to take the... No, the Giant's Heart is counterproductive to the takeout box. We're probably just gonna do this, are we not? Yeah, because if we overheal, we gain a shield, so we might want to build up on healing potions still, since they allow us to build up shield now. Throw in one word there, throw in one word there, and now I'm getting a call that I cannot answer. Nope. So the Blazing Lariat is exceptional against him, basically, since we can destroy the projectiles that he throws out there, which is really nice. And there we go. So, solid fight. And let's keep this up. Okay, we've got all this. Do we want to buy something from the shop? We could still buy the upgrade. We could also get the Analytical Monocle, which is going to give us increased crit chance. We don't have a way to heal out of crit chance yet, but I think I'm still going to get those. Just to give us a bit of a higher crit chance. Yeah. So unfortunately, I kind of want to answer that call. Well, it's already over now, but it's a buddy of mine, a friend of mine, and their kid is at is from their soccer team. Basically, they have Summerfest today, so they're just basically there's a small tournament, and there's gonna be some barbecue and all that stuff. So I should just say football, because I am German, so European, so there's no need for me to call it soccer, but I do know that most of my viewership comes from the USA, at least percentage-wise, so that's why I said soccer first, because I wanted there to be no confusion, but just to be clear, I mean that, basically. But yeah. And his brother just called me because we wanted to go there together, pretty much, because I don't know exactly where the place is. I've never been there before. But he didn't know when he wanted to go there yet, so I decided, I'm gonna record in that case first, and we'll just see how things are gonna work out. And now he might leave me behind, and I'm gonna have to work out on my own how to get there. Well, I know in theory how to get there, but it's just nicer to have somebody with you that actually knows the way, of course. So let's just keep going and see how this is gonna go. We also just picked up a new Arcana on random there, another Wind Arcana. It's not good for our relic, obviously, the Captain's Ring that wants us to have differing Arcana there, but outside of that, it seems like a good one, and we still have the other pickup, or the Ward of Winds at least, that increases our Wind Arcana damage, so under that perspective, it's still really nice, but let's see, yeah, it's okay, so it's a nice knockback, so we can create some distance between ourselves and enemies with the Rushing Typhoon. Seems to be doing a decent job right now, and let's just see how well we can incorporate that. But if I can maybe switch it over to an Arcana of another element, I might not be against that. Double-Edged Cessus increases the damage of... Is it the basic or the signature Arcana? Tiny Crocodile Heart decreases our max HP, but killing enemies... I want to do that. Yeah, oh my god, we're at 200 HP. Reduces max health, but increases max health for each enemy defeated. So, let's see about that. We picked it up a bit late, and this might have just doomed the run. I said previously, hey, I didn't want to go down below 300 health, and now we're at 200. So, that's just scary. I really need a shop here, by the way. I'm also just running around, and there we go. Oh, come on, really? That's just nonsense. It's always with the Blazing Lariat, I always make the same mistake. But let's see how high we can actually get our max HP here, shall we? So, there's so much good stuff here. I want the Reinforced Bracers, I want the Sparking Sprite, and I want the Healing Potion. So for now, I am gonna buy the Reinforced Bracers. So now my projectiles destroy any other projectiles they strike. I actually misremembered this one. We don't have that many projectiles, basically. Or I'm not sure what counts as projectiles. These possibly don't. So I'm not sure. That might have been a bit of a misbuy. I should have just gotten for the healing, I guess, first. But it's too late now. And we're just gonna keep going and see how this will play out. So we are missing one shop. We're missing our Arcana shop. Not that I've really got the funds to really go for anything useful there. Really, I tried to set things up. Yeah, I can't really just start with the Blazing Lariat there. I think I just need to get in there with the air spinner before we throw that one out there once against them. Seems to be a bit smarter setup wise. Let's back off a bit. Now we can go in. Please, thank you. And there we go. Yeah, especially against the archers, I'm a bit more careful. Let's see if we can get to some combat before my signature runs out. We cannot. So we're just gonna screw this. I don't need to buy anything though. We have explored more or less anything, and he's calling again. So I'm gonna answer this right now. It's Skyport. Sorry, I'll be right back. And we're back. So all the important stuff. Oh boy, really? All the, well, the real life stuff taken care of. Everything happened exactly as I hoped it would, because now we're going to be able to get there together. I told him I'm going to be ready in about 20 minutes, which should be approximately how long we're going to take if I'm able to make this run work. So hopefully that'll work out. And let's see if I'm right or not, because right now, obviously, I've still got some issues. So by the way, the tiny crocodile heart is at least somewhat counteracting the usefulness of the takeout box, I think. So I'm not sure taking those together in hindsight is the right call, but I really don't know. So we healed up with the health potion. We're now also going to overheal a little bit with the shield, which is lovely. And now we're going to go fight Atlas. Let's see. Earthlord Atlas at the second one is okay. Oh boy, I also just realized, because I'm always slow at realizing stuff like that, that means we get Zeal as our third one again, and I'm not too happy about that one. Oh, come on, really? Really? Oh boy. Not okay. There we go. I also should have set this, the ward up first. That was a clear misplay. That's number 3, that's number 4, so there we go. Set up the ward, throw in that, throw in the signature arcana, and wow, he just evaporated in that one. Holy crap. That was nice. So I hope we can get Zeal approximately the same way. Ooh, yes, please. Okay, we're gonna switch out. I like the idea of the Rushing Typhoon, and it works out pretty well so far, but an enhanced Stomping Agent is very, very nice. The Earth Stomp Agent, also, once again, it is, in this case, a new elemental, or a new Arcana element. It's an Earth Arcana, so we gain a bit more out of that as well, in general. And it's something that works independent of us, which is awesome. So all in all, our main issue right now is the max HP. Only 264 is obviously not a whole lot. Oh boy. Oh boy, what did I do? Why did I do that? I jumped over here, which would have kept me safe, and then I jumped back in because I did not think this one through, unfortunately. So, guys, hi, how are you? See, this works much better, just to really showcase this again. Also, this one makes us more or less invulnerable, at least against the melee guys. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff we can just rotate in there, and then throw out the Burning Lariat. Let's set this one up. There we go. Please. So, I mean, our max HP for every enemy we kill is increasing. And I hope I mean, if all we can... I possibly picked that up way too late as well. Yeah, I should have just summoned the Earth Stomp agent way faster than we did there. We might not end up with more HP than we did before, so I don't think picking up the tiny crocodile heart... Wow, really? That late is good for us? We should have picked it up... Or it's not really worth it anymore. If we see it in the future, we just want to pick it up on the first 2 stages, possibly, but not later. I mean, we are probably going to get above 400 HP again, so it might be worth it overall, but that is also assuming that we live long enough to make use of it, and it's been a bit of a fight so far, so I'm just going to buy the health right now, since we hit floor 3, which is where things start to usually go a lot harder for me, and I've been proven right already, so I'm trying to not throw this one too much right now, and keep it alive, and hopefully reach Sura, there we go. It's been a while since we've been there, unfortunately. I also... Oh no, we screwed up the timing to summon the Earth Agent, and now I was too worried to do that for a bit. Because I didn't want to get caught in the animation. And I cannot talk right now, I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna summon this, and he's gonna just wreck that on his lonesome, I believe, more or less. There we go. See, he's got the double stomp and all that fun stuff, and with the explosive barrels being there, it just worked out very nicely. There we go. So we're missing some way to regenerate health here, overall. Outside of that, we're looking pretty solid overall. Oh boy, so many blobs. I'm scared. Okay, let's just... He's gonna... Okay, there's gonna be more spawning. Nothing else? There we go. We're fine. We're fine. We are looking okay. And we have reached 400 HP. Oh, come on. Can we... Okay, I'm gonna back off a bit, and we're gonna try with the pinata in a moment. The vines are okay, but I don't think we've got the gold for it to really go for that. Okay, so... How do we get this one the best way? We set up like this. Ah, it got pushed over there. That's just bad. Can we get that? Come on. Okay, we were really close, so I'm gonna back off a bit and wait for this to wear off. Before we go back in, we've got one more area down here that's possibly just gonna be one more fight. Okay, so... I think right now it's a little bit difficult. Oh, wow, really? I think we might just have to set up basically a ward in one area and then just go in with the... Yeah, there we go. Just go in like this, just with the air damage. With the increased damage here, we don't want to push him around, we just want to keep him in as much as possible, yes. So the gust burst is okay, but we do want to keep the frost for ourselves. Also, no, this is where the boss room is gonna be, obviously. I didn't realize until now that we hadn't found that yet. Or it's gonna be down there, maybe? Did we... This is the dead end. Yeah, it needs to be down here. It just looked like a dead end, but it actually doesn't have a lower corner, so... Or lower edge, so we should just go in. We're at E1. I want to get the raspberry cookie box, but it's not going to be helpful. I'm going to get the armor of resolve, because it gives us more armor while at low health. And we are at low health, let's face it. I'm a bit worried about the Crash Knight right now, because he's got a tendency to hit me when I don't want him to hit me. Like this, and this. Oh boy. I am not very happy about that. Oh, I got him. I got the stun, please. It's always when I set up my normal attacks or my wards and stuff like that that he manages to just charge me. Oh, Pathfinder's Knapsack is at least gonna heal us a teensy bit. We've got 100% map reveal. I can't buy anything. We're almost dead, unfortunately. But we're gonna heal a bit. So we finally got another way of healing on top of everything. Let's see. This, we've got this. And we're just gonna run in and get all that going. Okay. Slow and methodical. It takes as long as it takes, basically. Nope, you're not gonna hit me from back here. Ooh. See, that's what I was scared of, and then I forgot that they're there, which is just horrible. No, we're almost dead. Nope, 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 not okay. Oh, there's some healing. Oh, there's some healing. I'm still in this. We've got 32 HP. That's all we need. Oh, this is gonna be a fight, isn't it? Yeah. Just keep spinning. Keep spinning. Just keep spinning. I'm sorry, Onside. I'm not sure we're gonna make it. Oh boy. 32 HP. Why did I get hit there so much? It's just so bad. Okay, I thought we would get a fight there. We didn't. Okay, we've got this one. It's the shock wire. Nothing we really need to buy here. Not horrible, but not that necessary either. Go in like this. Gonna stay a teensy bit away because there's so many of them, and I don't want to get hit by just one of them because they're so small and I don't see them. So slow and steady. I could have used some healing there, but well, what can you do? Please give me the shop. I just want to buy a healing potion. Oh crap. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. There are gonna be more than one. Yes, there is. But he attacked the Stomping Agent. That's so nice. So we got very lucky there that he didn't focus on me. Otherwise, I might have taken damage. Okay, we've got that up there. Here looks like it might be a shop. I hope it is. It might just be a small room for a fighter. No, it's a cursed shop. So right now, there's no downside to picking up the Alchemist's Stone, of course. We're just going to get more gold out of that, which could be important. Well, it takes up one slot here, but let's face it, outside of gaining Chaos Gems as gold now, we would not be able to buy 3 relics, or more than 3, anyways. But yeah, you've noticed my snail's pace, I assume, with which I'm approaching things here right now. Because, oh boy. I'm very worried about the fire guy, to be quite honest, because of the fire aura that he could go for. Luckily, he didn't use it. He went for a different fire spell that he can use on the 3rd floor here. Oh, there's our shop. There's our shop. I need some healing, please. We've also got 520 HP by now, so the tiny crocodile heart actually very good for us, as it turns out. Oh, if only I remember what any of these do. I mean, if we get hit, it creates vines. That I do know. I think the memory armor, memory chainmail, memory foam chainmail, something like that, gives us reduce or increased defense against the last 4 attacks that we got hit by. So that could be good. Oh, some more healing. We got hit as well a bit before, so that might be worth it. I'm definitely going to buy something, but what exactly? Because we're close to Freya. Not Freya, Zeal. Stomping Agent, please. And don't get hit by those now. That would be quite bad, and instantly I get hit, unfortunately. One more. Ooh, boy. But we're at 152. It's still doable. Okay, there's going to be enemies spawning here. Let's see. I'm so happy that we got the air spinner basic Arcana upgrade right away on the 1st floor, on the 1st stage, even on top of everything. Just extremely good. I think. Let's get with the memory chainmail. Memorizes the last 3 attacks taken and reduces damage from attacks of the same type. See, so that's actually good against Zeal. Yeah, Zeal mostly in this case, since it's gonna be. What's the word? It's all fire attacks, and it's the same type, so it should be elemental type, basically. Oh, come on. There we go. So Grand Summoner done, that's fine. We also pick up the deafening symbols at the end here. Awesome. Destroy all projectiles in the area when hit by a projectile. And for 140, I cannot buy anything, so we're just gonna go. No, we're at 93% exploration, so the Pathfinder's Knapsack is not gonna be as effective. Ooh boy, more combat. What the? I should not have done this. Really? Oh boy, why are these so slow? And I get hit again. I'm so whiny right now. Nope, nope, nope. Oh boy. What the? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. The Pathfinder's Knapsack does not support that much damage that we took here. Because I'm stupid. Why? Why? I'm so mad at myself. This is so dumb. So dumb. At least we healed up back to 142, so now 217. And we're at 600 HP. My god, the tiny crocodile heart does a lot of good for us. But now we've got Zeal, which is fun, as always. 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have the reach to get to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I did the order wrong again. Wow, really? 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's the big one. Unfortunately. Oh, we didn't get hit. That's perfect. Come on. Come on. I always miss it with her. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got a chance here. I'm gonna back off a bit faster this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just straight up ran into that. Wow. Okay. That was bad. I don't know what it is with Zeal right now. And with that attack as well. Come on. I'm sorry, Hansa. It was a good run. It was a fun build, definitely. I liked the combination. And it just... I made too many errors, especially early on. And I think some of our relic combinations just kind of bit each other. So the takeout box was a good initial pickup, but everything later kind of invalidated that. So there's that. I still think the tiny crocodile heart worked out pretty well for us, considering we ended up with over 600 HP again, and we were down to 200 a bit. So that's just crazy. But I needed a little bit more healing than we had, because I'm still not good enough at evading damage. I'm taking too much dumb stuff there, but yeah. It is what it is. So, on that note though, this is where we're gonna end today's run. If you liked it, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye bye.